Guess what? This video's gonna have spoilers! The Dawnshard. Just finished it. This is Brandon Sanderson's novella between books 3 and 4 of the Stormlight archives. So we have this chick, Risen. She is paralyzed, doesn't work, her legs don't work, and she's all sad and mopey. So then she is given this boat by her Rabusk, and she has this bird-like thing that's called Chiri Chiri. So the Chiri Chiri is sick, and this old guy comes to her, and he's like, hey, you need to take Chiri Chiri home. So she's like, okay, cool, I just need to go on a mission. And she goes to Nirvani, who has married both of the brothers, and she's like, hey, I need to go on this mission. Chiri Chiri is sick and needs to go home. Nirvani's like, sure, go for it, brah. So she gives Risen 2 of her windrunners. And even though she owns the ship, she's not captain of the ship. Whatever, I don't know. So the captain and the crew are all kind of against her. So all the entire time, she's being pushed around by this weird-looking dude who's not normal. And so they're going on this mission, and all of a sudden there's grain in their worms. They see this dead creature in the side, and then it breaks up into little crab things. Then they go through the storm, and then they finally make it to the island. On the island, they see these gem hearts just shining and glittering right there. All of a sudden, though, the guy who was pushing her around turns into all these little creatures, and he starts attacking them. So this other person, who is Rock's cousin, I think, something like that. Who's Rock? Just another windrunner. Bridge 4, baby! So Rock's cousin takes Risen down into this tunnel, following these Lux branch, until they get to this mural. This is the most beautiful mural ever. That's what they say. It's talking to her. So it talks in her head and says, say yes. She's like, sure, yeah, go for it. So all of a sudden, this guy is pushing her around, is like, hey, we want to kill you. And she's like, nah, brah. The Dawnshard is inside of me. And he's like, well, the entire Cosmere basically hinges on this one moment. But we'll just give it to you. Yeah, we'll just kind of follow you around for life now. She's like, okay, cool, just don't kill my crew. And at the exact same time, Lupin and the other windrunner, who I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, are fighting this giant creature. The other guy's name, the cousin of Lupin, the Lupin, turns into a level 3 windrunner, so his shard blade comes out, shing, sparkle, sparkle, and he's only a level 2. And then as they make their little conference, all of a sudden this guy runs away into the ocean, and everyone else is saved. Yay! And Chiri Chiri then becomes better, and the dude is like, hey, that dude, her pusher, who is some sort of guardian of this Dawnshard, is like, hey, this guy's going to become huge. And she's like, well, I don't know how much I'm going to have to feed it. And then Lupin becomes a level 3. That's Dawnshard. Quick and easy book.